meet the Pope.
Yeah.
You hear me? If you got money, none of it matters.
Exactly.
We can bypass the
whole
initial
conversation.
Yes. Oh, it ain't hard.
No, it's not.
Bullet. Oh my gosh.
People sure make it to be.
He wants to meet me, and I want to meet his Ben Franklin's. Or whoever. No, he's on one, ain't he? I don't even know.
No, you're right.
Oh, yeah. I want to meet his
I know it's been a while since you've seen one.
Yeah. I want to meet his Ben Franklin's. Oh, my gosh, Bullet. Oh, a lot going on. Are we good?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love it. Nobody else in here but Sonny and Cher, Bullet. We
Exactly.
run it.
Do you like the graphics?
No. Oh, I love that.
It
Bullet.
changes up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, brother. We spending too much money on that tape.
I know.
We had to use the same piece of paper. Okay. All right. Well, we'll knock this out.
We're going to knock this out?
I'm nervous wreck.
You and me both.
Got to meet somebody when we get done.
Exactly. We got to get through this public forum. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Yes.
Hear the claps. You know what time it is? George, how was your weekend?
Bullet, I want to be the first one to wish, well, not quite yet. We may sneak another show in before Christmas, right?
We'll get one in.
This is kind of the pre-Christmas Eve. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
There's a short list of people that love me, and they won't see me on Christmas Eve except for you and
Shucks,
that
Bullet,
person.
shucks. It's like I just told Vince in there. I said, man, everybody else has got a life except me. I want to train here next Tuesday, which will be here Christmas Eve. But anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody, Bullet. I'm sure we just got about 3 lawsuits for saying Merry Christmas. But here at George South TV, highspots.com, it is Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays, all that other mess. Say crap. But anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. We want to be the first ones here. Sonny and Cher want to wish our former black cameraman and black Superman, Cedric Alexander, congratulations on that precious baby that he probably don't want nobody to know. But yeah, he done text everybody on the birth of his baby little girl, right?
Cedric Alexander is a father, which is kind of a scary and joyous moment, all mixed into one.
It is a scary, scary thing. But we are very, very just happy that they're home now. Everybody's doing great. And I know that baby is going to be a big fan, one of the 2 of our TV show, Bullet. So we just want to make sure that we wish, man, everybody, there's something in the water here at highspots.com. You got Charlie Dreamer, Casey McKnight, I think, is expecting. They got one coming up. Cedric Alexander, of course, had a baby. So a lot of babies coming. And then High Spots, George South TV, going to live on forever, Bullet.
I must be infertile because I don't have any kids. And I'm older than most all those guys. Put together, I'm older than all.
I ain't letting you take no time off, okay? So, but I do want to just do all that with Cedric. Merry Christmas. What a great, great Christmas present for them. Yep. He will be taking all the bookings that he can get now because them diapers sure ain't cheap. But
and the fact that she's a December baby, she's got a birthday and Christmas in the same month. So he definitely has to start saving
and
up.
Take it from me, who has suffered that way many, many years. Of course, my twins, Abigail and Scarlett, born December 16th, so we just celebrated their birthday. So as a dad, you do try to skimp on one and maybe make up for it on the main event, which is Christmas. Yep. But Cedric, he will be looking for a part-time job. No, but anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But congratulations to everybody. Bullet, just a great, great time here at the North Pole. A lot of stuff going on, Bullet. This past week had a great, great show. You know, we talk about it here on the TV show every now and then. Something just, it's fun to do, Bullet. And of course, everybody knows we went to Battleground Elementary, a little small school in Lincoln, North Carolina last weekend. Bullet, it was just a great, great time. Just, you know, our little misfits, as I like to call them, and even had a couple of new guys here from the office go down, and it was just a great time. Had 200 kids, 200 and their parents there, raised money for the school, which they needed playground equipment, stuff like that. But it was just a great, great show. You know, those kids they're at that age, I was telling the parents, they're at that age where they just want to have fun. The internet, the computer, and all this, the smart people that think they're smart hadn't got into their brain and told them about all the finishes and all this. They just booed and yayed, Bullet. And it was just a great, great time. And I want to thank Jim Hefner, the principal there. He's so excited. He really went out on a limb to get wrestling there because the superintendent had said for years that they would not be wrestling there. And he kind of was patient and really just went out on a limb. And I appreciate him doing that. And they want us back next year, which is always a good thing, Bullet, a very good thing. And with all that being said, Bullet, I want to thank everybody this past week. You know, Bullet, when you wake up in the morning, as you know, Sonny and Cher, you choose your words. You know what I'm saying? And you can either deflate somebody or you can lift somebody up. And this past weekend, I had all this kind of crap about all this stuff that's been said about me, of course. Duh, figure that. Boy, I can't believe nobody would dislike me. But they bring up, it's shocking if you can believe that. But folks, listen to me. Almost 40 years in this pro wrestling business, Bullet, and none of that stuff bothers me, as you know. I hate that the fans have to even worry about that stuff, Bullet. I'm a big boy, and I can take care of myself, and everything is just, but you choose your words, and I say all that, Bullet. Funny thing that happened this week, we did get a letter here at George South TV. You know, I had my Rock and Roll Express bandana on. Well, a guy said he loved how I took a Rock and Roll Express t-shirt and cut it up. What do you think we are, bums or something?
We're close.
We're close.
We're close.
But on a side note, that was one of their new bandanas, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful idea. I want to give that guy a heads up, Bullet, of taking a t-shirt and making a rock and roll headband out of it. But that was one of their new, and they'll have to pay me some royalties for saying that, but that is one of their new bandanas. I just want to throw that in there and correct that with that guy that we do a lot of stuff, but that is a wonderful idea, Bullet. On another note, real quick, Bullet, I just wanted to add, and I try to explain this every week, this guy here, he's borderline idiot bag. This guy here.
Borderline idiot bag?
Do
I need to pull it up?
You need to pull it up, because it may go in there, Bullet, and I do need input here, or Sonny's input. I keep forgetting which one I am, Bullet, but I do need your input here. You know, folks,
I'm the pretty one.
You're the pretty one.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So I want just to stress this real quick here, Bullet. I know it's Christmas, and we really don't want to put nobody in an idiot bag, but this guy here, Bullet, he contacted me 3 times. And everybody knows here at highspots.com, we sell everything to do with wrestling. Boots, gear, DVDs, George South's great book. We sell it all here, Bullet. Heck, if you got enough money, we'll sell you the building. But anyway, Bullet, this guy here contacted me, and he's looking for wrestling gear. Yes, that's okay. We can do that. But then he goes on a 2-page story on this pro wrestling school that he's been to, which ain't ours. So, you see the teeter-totter there, Bullet? Because I'm already hot because we didn't get the guy's money. And chances are, honestly, he has not been trained, Bullet. So I'm torn between the idiot bag, Bullet, or not, because he didn't train here with us. And you can say, well, George, everybody don't have to go through High Spots Training School. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. If they contact me, yes, they do.
To get a license in the North Carolina, state of North Carolina, yes.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So
now your license may look like a Great Muta autograph picture.
Yeah,
but
with 16-time WWE under it, Bullet. Yeah. But
or the reverse side of a Lex Luger promo, either or
George South promo with Wild Bill Irwin on the other side, which is pretty cool too. But so I'm torn between the idiot bag this week, Bullet, of throwing this guy in there because I don't know, Bullet. Yeah, he's trying. He needs gear. Okay, he needs gear. Yeah, we will get that money from him. So with all that being said, Bullet, I'm going to put him in the idiot bag.
I was going to say, just put him in there and let God sort him out.
I love that. I love that. Read Michael Hayes' interview in world class, Bullet, really. So he is not by himself. So this gentleman here that contacted us and bragged about the training school that he just went through and felt like he's had all the training that he needed, if he did that and they trained him right, they'd have told him where to get boots, wouldn't he? Bullet, or they'd have told him where to get gear.
That is an excellent point, Perry Mason. I believe the defense is going to have to rest on
I like that. Don't screw with Dick Tracy, okay? Bullet, I'm telling you. Please, buddy. And it goes back to what we say, Bullet. I know everybody wants to be a wrestler, but go to where it's credible. You know what I'm saying, Bullet.
I totally agree.
And, I heard this past week of a guy that bought a ring. We sell rings here, and we back up everything that we sell. I heard a guy that he went up north or whatever, had to go get it. That's the thing that blows my mind. Had to go get it, a ring. He went and picked it up, paid all this money for a ring, Bullet, brought it back home, no directions how to put this thing together, and he's trying to explain to me the different pieces, and it just rolled over my head, and I'm thinking, buddy, and the guy lives, in North Carolina, and I'm thinking, buddy, what are you doing? You had to go get it? But anyway, and I'm thinking, buddy, we could have delivered one, set it up for you. showed your wife how to set the thing up. It's so easy. So a lot of that stuff, folks, we like to educate everybody here at George South TV. You just do some research. Holy cow, Bullet. Just because somebody says that they can do that. Anyway, so he goes in the idiot bag, Bullet, and there's one more. One more. Okay. Listen, it's still up. There is, and I got this one. There is no age limit on the idiots in this world, Bullet, as you know. They're all over, especially they running wild here in Charlotte. Well, Bullet, the little gym that I work at, they open up 4 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I don't get there that early, but sometimes it's fighting, as you know, Bullet, just to get through the door, okay? Yep. So yesterday morning, Bullet, ain't nobody there but me. I'm just trying to get through the door, okay? So anyway, there was a couple old men in there working out or whatever. Anyway, in the back, in the dressing area, there's a men's bathroom and there's a women's bathroom. Duh. So I go in, probably the same clothes I got on, Bullet, and I want to put some shorts on. So there's someone in the men's bathroom, okay? So what does Mr. Number One do? What every red-blooded, normal person would do. I just step over in the women's bathroom, okay? Shut the door, locked it, slipped on my shorts, Bullet. That was it. Didn't even use it, Bullet, okay? And as I walk out, there's this old lady. Oh my gosh, Bullet. I think it was a cross between Ox Baker and Bruiser Brody's grandmother.
With a little bit of Kathy Bates probably makes
sense. Well, Kathy Bates. And she met me right in the face. And, I didn't know where she came from. Bullet, she may have been sleeping there. But she said, sir, in the meanest, hatefulest voice at 8:30 in the morning, Bullet, and if I could have had the strength, I'd have punched her. But she said, you do know this is a women's bathroom, right? Mean, hateful, and I tied all that back into what I said about the words you choose, Bullet. And yeah, I'm a little burnt. I had to look back, make sure it said women's on it, but I was proud of myself is what I'm getting at. This old lady's still going in this idiot bag, Bullet. And I'm wadding her up and I'm throwing her in there, Bullet, along with the goof about the train school. But what I'm saying here, folks, is, and everybody, anyway, yeah, you was in the wrong, Mr. Number One, for being in the women's bathroom. But I even told her, I said, lady, I didn't take a dump there, okay? Please. Trying to justify it, Bullet, okay? So anyway, she ruined my day. She really did, Bullet. Just for that hateful tone, Bullet. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to say, lady, I can't read. I didn't know. I should have. I think I'm more madder, Bullet, and she's going in the idiot bag. I think because she got the last word. I think that's why I'm madder. I think that's why I'm madder than anything, Bullet. But it is, even early in the morning, the goofs are running wild. And you do choose your word, Bullet. Mm-hmm. You know that. And, yeah, you can say, George, it ain't no big deal, but she made me mad. I'm just telling you that right now. And I know I'll leave it up to you fans to determine was Mr. Number One right or wrong. Yes, I went into the ladies' bathroom. There was a gentleman in there. I just slipped him on, Bullet. What I should have done, now that I think back, I should have just changed butt naked, because you got to go in the dressing area to go into the bathroom. So she actually walked in the dressing area, Bullet. I just should have just changed right there in the dressing area. Nope. Maybe should have had a problem with that. But anyway, I know that has nothing to do with wrestling, has nothing to do with selling a great book. But that old lady made me mad. The theory of that, the bottom line is, Bullet, if I live, she had to be like 85 years old. Honestly, bless her heart. If I lived to be that old, I don't care where you change clothes. Do you know that, Bullet?
She's probably seen it all.
I'm telling you. Please, Bullet. I mean, it just really, that aggravated me. But what I'm saying here, folks, I live to be that age. Nothing is going to bother me.
Where you pee and poop is inconsequential.
That's exactly right, buddy. Anyway, so on a side note, Bullet, 2 people in idiot bag this week, Bullet. Is growing. A little debate in there on the one guy, but yeah, folks.
Let God sort them out. Just let God sort them out.
If you want gear stuff, we get it all here, folks. But we also got probably the premier, that's a big word for me, training center, Bullet, in
You're
all
just
the
saying because
world.
the premier wrestling experience.
Hey, gosh, you're good. Sharon, I can't sneak behind your back for nothing.
Nope.
We got a huge banner on the side of the ring that says Premier on it, so I caught that right up.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Very eagle-eyed there. Mm-hmm. But anyway, got a lot going on this week, Bullet. Christmas is coming up for all of us, Bullet. Got a little show we're going to do this weekend down in Spartanburg, South Carolina, the UNA Fire Department. They're doing a show for some needy families in that area. And me, Ricky Morton, Rock and Roll Express, we're going to go down. And our good buddy D.L. Cole's going to be there. And right downtown Spartanburg. And we're going to really do something good for these families. So, anyway, I'm happy. Believe it or not, I'm happy. I do. What's that Christmas song, Bullet? My grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh,
Yes.
man, let's play that, Bullet, for that old lady that got the last word on me.
Oh, we
They
don't have
wrote
the
the
royalties
song.
to that one.
Oh, okay.
We probably we get sued, and we don't know that goes. So
They wrote the song after her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right there.
yeah, that
Bullet.
won't go to small claims court.
No.
But anyway, speaking of public forum, and speaking of a lot of things, but let's talk about. I want to bring up something very positive and very cool, and I haven't told you about this. And if there's an opposite of the idiot bag, the worker bag, the road warrior bag, the whatever bag,
The spikes and everything.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Chris Hero belongs in it, and let me explain to you why. Now, Chris Hero is a guy of my generation.
Yes.
Just got released from WWE. I mean, and of course, he hit the ground running. He wasn't like these other guys,
That's
like, I'm going to take a couple weeks off. He hit the ground running.
That's
He was
exactly
taking
right.
bookings right away. Now, he borrowed his friend's car, who lived in Virginia, and he was going to drive up to the Philadelphia area. Well, on the way there, he got a flat tire. Now, it happened to be one of these special cars with these special tires.
Oh, gosh.
So he has got a show in Brooklyn. And now he's dealing with a flat tire, and he has to go to this shop to figure out which type of tires he needs. And he's supposed to film an interview in that afternoon with us. Well, that doesn't happen. He gets a tire change. He makes it to a show in Brooklyn, has a wonderful match. Now, after his show in Brooklyn, he comes back down to us in New Jersey, and he's just looking to get some sleep.
Yeah.
But we tell him we only got this room for a couple more hours to film this interview. So he films this interview 2:30, 3 o'clock at night.
Wow.
After he's been going all day. And he's hoping to get a nap in the afternoon before he went to show in Brooklyn to film his interview. So he's been going this whole time. He's exhausted. He's done wrestled. He's done traveled. He's been stressed out. Does this 2-hour interview. Now he's going to crash in a room, but he's crashing in a room with Freight Train, who is a notorious snorer.
Yes, he
Probably
is.
the worst snorer of all time. So I can't imagine how much sleep he had. Now he's going to go to Cage of Death in Voorhees, New Jersey. When he goes outside of the hotel parking lot, he can no longer find his best friend's car. His car had been stolen
Oh, gosh.
from the same airport hotel that we were at. His car was stolen. So he has to call him. Now he has to call the police. They had to settle all that.
Wow.
And now, luckily, he was at the airport. He's able to get a rent a car. But here's the thing: all his merchandise was in that car. Luckily, his gear wasn't, because he
Oh,
had
my
that. Well,
gosh.
so
Wow.
whatever. He hurried up, gets the show in Voorhees, New Jersey. Now he's on first, George. He's on first on top of all this. Luckily, the show started a little bit late, but he got there in time, wrestled his show first. Now, what he does from there in Voorhees, New Jersey, as soon as he's done with his match, in gear, because he doesn't have any other clothes anyways,
Exactly.
he drives.
Wow.
He drives to Manhattan, New York City, downtown, Madison Square Garden. He's in the Manhattan Center and does a run-in for the main event of Ring of Honor.
Wow.
Now, this is Saturday night. Now, he gets a hotel and he stays wherever he's going to stay. Now, he was supposed to fly to Toronto and do a show in Toronto that Sunday. Problem is, his passport was in that stolen car.
Oh, my gosh.
So now he has to but he can get across the border with your regular license, but you can't fly without a passport. So he drove from New York to Toronto,
Oh,
wrestled Lance Storm, then drove all the way back to New Jersey to do a seminar yesterday. And I don't know if he's home yet. I don't know if he's alive. He may be a zombie right now. But I'm just saying, if there's an opposite to the idiot bag, if there's a super worker, whatever,
that's exactly right.
road warrior, whatever.
Yeah.
If there's another bag for that,
Wow.
Chris Hero belongs in it. Since it's a public forum, I think
I
that
love
story
that.
needs to be spread. Because I'm sure a lot of our viewers don't know who Chris Hero is.
Right.
And he's a guy that I think you would like. He's got a lot of respect for a lot of people and very knowledgeable in this business. But for him to go through all that and still, and I guarantee if you ask him, do you love wrestling? He would say wholeheartedly, I love wrestling.
Yeah. Wow. My hat is off to him, Bullet. You know, like you said, a lot of our viewers think that we do just jump in a car, you know, or a plane. We just maybe fly to the show and, high-rise apartment, motels and all that kind of stuff. And they don't realize what this Chris Hero done to just make all those shots.
Just to make a town.
Bullet. And, of course, a lot of the fans don't see that. But no, I appreciate that. I know somebody that's made a lot of miles, made a lot of shows. I appreciate you sharing that with the viewers, Bullet, because he just made his shot. It reminds me of the story in the book where when I first started, we had car trouble, me and Ben Alexander, and I didn't know what to do. I was just young in the business, and Ben told me to call the office and tell them the car blowed up. We couldn't get to Columbia, South Carolina. I called, David Crockett answered, and as I began to tell him that we had car trouble, he just basically said, "You're booked, ain't you?" and Dean hung up the phone. So that was a good example of what Chris Hero did. He just made his book. He made his shots, Bullet, and I just I appreciate that one. And like you said, there is a flip side. Every week, we're not a depressing show. There is a lot of goofs and a lot of idiots that go in that idiot bag, but every now and then one falls through like what he did this week. It would have been, and honestly, it would have been understandable for him to make half the. I mean, the guy's car got stolen.
Yeah, it was his friend's car.
Oh
got
my
stolen.
gosh!
So now not only does he have to deal with that guilt, but he's got to deal with all that stress.
That's exactly right. Most people we know would have quit with a flat tire. Yeah. You know that, Bullet. Most of them would have quit with the flat tire, turned around, went home, and that'd have been the end of it, Bullet. But my hat's off to him, Bullet, and I just so I hope he is. I hope we'll find out this week. I hope he is back home safe, getting a little bit of rest. But our hat here at Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle TV is off to him for making his bookings, Bullet. You know. So anyway, great stocking stuffer here, folks. A lot going on. Please remember, folks, yeah, we can help you get gear, but we can also train you, too. That's what I want to leave everybody with this week. So, Merry Christmas to you. Sunday and Sheriff Show all over the world, buddy. Well, right. I'm going to see you, of course, every day. But anyway.
And speaking of all over the world, or at least all over the World Wide Web, is highspots.com,
yes,
which is where George Huff book is available.
Very good. Wow, boy. I feel like an idiot complaining about an old lady after what poor Chris Hero did. Wow.